Hello, my name's Joyce Gibb. Thanks for being with me today. Today, I'm just going to talk about the link between aging and disease. As we know, as we all get older, our bodies age. But 80% of adults ages 65 years of age or more have one chronic disease. 77% of people 65 or more have two chronic diseases. 1 in 3 Americans under age 65 have metabolic syndrome. And so what is that? It's increased blood pressure, increased blood sugars, increased cholesterol and triglycerides, and have an apple-shaped body. So you do have power over your DNA. Everybody says, oh, that's my DNA. Everybody in my family's fat, or everybody in my family has, diabetes, etc. But you have power over that. The choices you make, what you eat, when you go to bed, stress, how much you move, how much loving touch you engage in, can all negatively or positively affect your DNA and how your genes are expressed. So there were 4, this is from a Dr. Kara Fitzgerald, she's a naturopath, and she, in her book, talked about there's 4 basic studies that shows that biological age can be lowered. The first was a very small study, a Greg Fahey that had 9 white men. He was the co-founder of Intervene Immune in LA, and their ages were 51 to 65. There were 7 patients that did the study from 2015, 2016, and the other 2 were from 2016 and 2017. So they took 2 specific prescription medications and 3 supplements. And the first one was recombinant human growth hormone, or RHGH, and metformin. Metformin is typically given for people who have diabetes to lower their blood sugars, and they did that because they know that the GH can actually lower, raise your blood sugar. So they did that to lower it. Then they got 3 supplements: DHEA, vitamin D, and zinc. And so his main goal or focus was he wanted to make sure to see if the HGH could stimulate the thymus. And after, a child's thymus is their immune system, and that sits right here, in your chest, right in this area below your thyroid. And as you get older, your thymus becomes inactive, and your gut, your microbiome, takes over for your immune system. So he wanted to see if he could stimulate the thymus to be more active with the immune system. 7 of the 9 patients had the thymus gland regeneration. Their white blood cell count improved in all 9 of them. They used a DNA age calculator, and they showed that they shaved actually 2.5 years off their age in over a year. So that was the first study. The second study was to decrease the biologic age using a Mediterranean diet. And there were 120 people ages 65 to 79 from Poland and Italy. The Mediterranean diet, they also added D3, 400 IUs. As we already know, D3 is an immune modulator, so it helps your immune system. But by the end of the study, the only benefit came with the Polish women, and they decreased their biological age by 1.47 years. And the thinking behind this was typically the Italian people typically have a bit more of a Mediterranean diet to begin with. The third study showed they were looking at obese and overweight African Americans and their deficiency in vitamin D. If they were replenished or get their vitamin D levels up, did that have a change in their biological age? And there were 3 arms of the study, which were 3 different doses. They gave 600 IUs to one, 2,000 IUs to another arm, and 4,000 IUs per day to the third group of people. And it showed that the 4,000 IUs decreased the biological age by 1.85 years, which is pretty good over a short period of time. And then the last study was by Kara Fitzgerald, and she talks about DNA methylation, modulating the diet, and it's a lifestyle program. There were 38 healthy males, ages 50 to 72, and they were already healthy, so they didn't have a lot of comorbidities. And they went through it's called Younger You intensive program. And which in the end, it decreased their triglycerides, their total cholesterol, their LDL, increased their energy, and increased their circulating methylfolate without using any drugs. And some other things that they noticed that were really beneficial: they decrease inflammation, decrease their weight, increase their energy and their mood, resolve skin issues, decrease their headaches, improve their GI health, decrease their methylation that they know, decrease their homocysteine, increase their B12 and folate without supplementation. This is all due to diet. And they actually, in 8 weeks, reduced their biological age by 3.23 years. So just to give you all some hope, you can adjust your physical health just by doing the right things: eating right, exercising, sleep, mood, loving people, helping others, all those things. And I really feel like those are all the things that God would want us to do. And that's why he gave us his temple to take care of. But you can reverse what you feel is your destiny from your genes. So if you would like to talk about this further, I would be glad to help you on your journey to good health. Just give us a call. Thanks a lot. Thanks for listening. If you want to make sure you're getting the latest health information, click the subscribe button below and ring the bell. That way you can make sure you're not going to miss out on any of the latest information.